Okay, Extreme Rules. Yeah. The whole thing. So that happened. So, oh wait, I forgot to do one thing. You know what, people? Hey, you guys get to see. That's how mad I am. You can't say anything. We're not gonna show our faces because we're not gonna be somehow, have anything to do with this shit. There we go.
That is our face of agony right there. That is just our expression is just nothingness. It's just no facial expression. We can't even look like this. We're just like, it's just nothing. Like, that's the best way to describe it. Like, the only thing that was somewhat good is like some of the title changes and stuff like that. Some of the title changes and that main event was somewhat okay, but this show, holy shit, it was like average, like a motherfucker.
But you know what? You know what's not gonna be average? And I would hate to do this, but no, we're not gonna be average. We're gonna show people what it's supposed to fucking be like, and then dun 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 dun, the whole fucking song. Okay, boom, yes, you're here. MCA gets a hangout. You didn't see what happened before. We didn't fuck up or anything.
No, we didn't.
Welcome to the Ringside Hangouts, where we hang out with you at Ringside.
Oh yes, you stole my line, motherfucker. You stole my line. Oh man, yeah, I turned the fucking music off, and I didn't do no fade out because I don't give a shit. I'm fucking mad. Now, you were saying before we even started right now, technically, we didn't start, whatever, then it was bad. It was so average. It was so insultingly average.
It was just so,
so was it bad or average?
Even like bullshit on the terms of battlegrounds where we could just come on here and just be angry and talk about it. It was just like, okay, that just happened. And some of the matches was just kind of like really sloppy, like just jumping right in here. Like, that bullshit on the pole match, like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even understand the stipulation at first. I'm just like, okay, they're supposed to hit you with the kendo stick and then pinfall, or just whoever hits you first with the kendo stick wins, or I don't know. And then like Bayley, like her, like at one point she was Raw champion. At one point that she was Raw champion. Like, let's just all remember that. No, she wasn't. With this match and the previous matches, no, she wasn't how they've been booking her. No, the fuck she wasn't. And then that promo she had made before the fucking match was so cringe. Because it started off
DC
like,
has like some kind of like financial something in the fucking business. Like,
I literally laughed out loud, like, holy shit. I was just like, man, I'm gonna be a Raw. This is gonna be a bad fucking show. Because it started off cringy, like her saying, yeah, I know how to be extreme. It was like a kid, like, yeah, I know how to be cool. I know how to be cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I watched Tommy Dreamer. I watched Steve Blackman. I watch all this stuff. I watch all these Extreme Rule videos, so I know how to be extreme. And then just like it hit that point where she was just like, I literally just like left the theater. I saw Wonder Woman. It's in theaters now, by the way. But it's just like, holy shit, I saw Wonder Woman and that empowered me. So let me get this straight, Bailey. A Hollywood movie is going to help you win a match.
Yeah. No, and the biggest thing with me here that really, really frustrates the fuck out of me is that WWE knew that this wasn't going to be a big match because as she's coming out, she literally, they put the camera into those fucking little things that were malfunctioning on the entrance ramp. Like, she fucked up, it wasn't her fault. It was whoever was, in charge of that shit. The little fucking things, the floaty things are messing up. She's wrestling with that fucking thing to make it go up in the air, and the camera stays on that. When she gets into the ring, they're like, oh, by the way, we got some advertisements to do. They didn't even show her into the ring. It was literally a jobber entrance. Like, I mean, from the fucking start, they knew that shit was gonna be bad. And then, how long was the match? 4 minutes? The promo clip or whatever, like them telling the story about Alexa Bliss versus fucking Bayley, was longer than the match.
It was sloppy. It was really fucking sloppy too. Like, it seemed like they didn't have no communication at all. Like, it was literally a point in a match where, and it was like a lot of these kind of matches too, where it was like you obviously see they're about to set up a move or a spot. But the communication was off. Like, the whole Alyssa Bliss, like, it was a point where Alyssa Bliss was just like, they was both on the mat. And then she just like literally pushed her and she did like a flip or some shit like that. I'm like, holy shit, that was awkward as fuck. Like, what was y'all supposed to do there? Because it seems like y'all not getting it. Like, it was a point like that too, and we'll get to it when we get to the whole cage match. But it was another point like that too in the cage match. And I'm just like, holy shit, y'all communication is off tonight. Like, most of the matches just seemed to slow. Just like had no like direction or anything like that. And by the time it was over, like the whole Kindle, the pole, the fucking stick on the pole match seemed kind of pointless because she only hit her like 4 or 5 times, and then do the special match is over. And I'm just like, in any other match, like the consistency is off because any other match they make the kendo stick overpower. Like, did you like use a fucking level 100 kendo stick or something? And she's like a level 5 because it's just like, okay, any other match she would have like been able to take this and multiple pinfalls and multiple victories, but it was almost like a squash match. Like you said, they treated Bayley like a fucking jobber, and it's just like at one point this lady was fucking Raw champion. It's like, holy shit, you could just tell that the WWE loves Alexa Bliss way more than they love Bayley.
Now, Trey, I want to ask you really quick, what did you think of the whole entire match? I mean, were you like flipping the fuck up for no goddamn reason over here, or what do you think?
Man, you said something earlier about insulting, and normally, I don't normally think they try to insult our intelligence that bad, but tonight I felt pretty insulted. And I normally don't feel insulted, but man, that Bayley, man, I felt so insulted by her. Like, Alexa Bliss, I wasn't really insulted by anything she did. Bayley, I'm just trying to wonder, what were they thinking about making Bayley hesitate about hitting Alexa Bliss? What was that all about? I don't get it. Like, even with that promo that was cringy to you, Anthony, I didn't think it was that bad. But I was just like, she was pumped up. She was ready. She named her Extreme Rivals, but then when she actually gets the kendo stick, she's hesitating, trying not to really hit her and everything. And I'm just like,
look, she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing next. She's just like waiting. Like, do I hit her again or do I fucking like?
I mean, the thing that just made me mad the most, and this could probably have been a mistake on both of them. The whole when Bayley tried to debate to Bayley or Alexa Bliss, like the way that was done was set up horribly. It was set up badly because she could have gone for that win. Like, she could have gone, but then she just rolled over to the other side, and I'm just like, dude, what? Like, no, like that was so insulting to me. I just was like, no, why? Why did y'all do this? This match did not need to happen like this. This Vince Russo setup match did not need to happen. I'm glad Alexa Bliss retained, but at the same time, it's just this match, man. I did not enjoy it at all.
Well, Vic, the floor is yours, man. What do you feel about this match?
Man, the wife. It's some more bullshit, man. Like, the wife deserves better. Like, she's better than this shit.
Wait, your wife? Or I mean, like, the wife. Who's the wife?
Alexa, the wife.
Oh,
not her.
Yeah. All right, I want to say, like, the wife. I was like, what?
No, wifey Bliss, man. She deserves better than the bullshit that she was put into. And the fucked up thing is, I can't even fault her for it. Like, I can't blame her for it because, like I said it the other day, I think on Monday, I was like, she's literally trying to make the best of the most bullshit situation that she's been put in right now. Yeah. And that whole promo that you guys keep bringing up of Bayley right before she came out with the whole Wonder Woman thing, what's even worse is that she name dropped Tommy Dreamer and the Sandman. I was like, bitch, don't you dare name drop the Sandman if you can't use a fucking kendo stick. And don't name drop Steve Blackman either if you're not going to use a fucking kendo stick. Get your ass out of the fucking company. Go back down to the fucking indies and work on your shit.
It's so terrible, man. Like, okay, like that promo. I know we're making a big deal about like a little fucking women in promo, but the thing is, people, is that we've been watching. Like, I know, like Anthony, maybe you're probably not as mad as I am right now, but I've been watching every fucking Raw for every single show that we do on Mondays. And I sit there. Last week, did you watch that fucking Alexa Bliss thing with the bringing out the actors who played as a baby?
This Is Your Life?
Yeah, This Is Your Life.
No, I heard about the segment, but like I said, dude,
it was 30 minutes long, dude. I'm not fucking around. It was 30
Was it really 30 minutes?
It was like probably 25, but it felt like fucking 40. I numbers all over the place, man. But like,
I will have to say, big ups for Bayley for making fun of that shit today. I'm like, ha ha. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing too. I mean, like, hey, like whatever. If it's like, ha ha, that was bad, wasn't it? It's like, yeah, cool, but this was fucking bad, wasn't it? Like, it's just. Dude.
Nick, this match was so bad I prefer the This Is Your Life segment. At least too. I laughed a little bit.
Yeah, and at least, like, it just... I don't even know what... I pick your poison shit. I don't even fucking know. But, like, moving on to the next thing. In a show that you cut this match to, like, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Where the fuck was Goldust? You just did that big promo. The heel turn, which is one of the biggest heel turns I've seen, like, in the last 2 years. Goldust, man, I'm like so happy to see what they're gonna do. And R-Truth doing a new character, acting like he's Shaft and all this shit. And neither R-Truth or Goldust was they weren't even on the show. They're doing what SmackDown does when the Usos are like,
Yeah.
they're there.
Didn't R-Truth say he wanted to get his revenge or be extreme or some shit on Monday?
Yeah, he even said the word extreme. He was pushing the extreme thing for Extreme Rules. They're not even on the show. What the fuck?
Not even on a kickoff.
And yet...
No, but we got Apollo Crews and Kalisto.
Which is a rematch from fucking Monday. And then we get this shit, and I know it's not on the agenda on the side of it, but I don't give a fuck. Because this goddamn thing... You won, Anthony. Fuck Elias Sampson. Fuck the Drifter.
I was laughing my ass off. I was like, fuck you, Nick. Fuck you. I was like, you bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. You be
talk about
right. You be talking that shit. Nick, look at me. He was talking that shit about Shinsuke Nakamura. He was talking all that bullshit. But I'm like, at least he's still fucking wrestling. And he was like, oh my God, man, the Drifter, he gonna do something amazing. I'm hyped about this. I'm like, this motherfucker was walking around. And see, like I said, in typical WWE fashion, he did nothing.
Where's the pants? God damn it.
He did nothing.
Yo, Elias Sampson pissed off Anthony so bad he lost his pants.
I told you.
Okay.
I told you. Nick.
All right.
In your
told me.
fucking face.
I said it before you did, by the way. I was like, yeah, you're totally right because this motherfucker was awful. I'm about to shun him. But here's the thing, though. And, leave it to Anthony to make me say the opposite of what I was originally going to go for. Because here's the fucking thing, Anthony. At least there's talent. At least he's playing the guitar. At least he doesn't have some fucking slave behind him playing the fucking violin. And then on top of it, at least, Trey, he speaks fucking English and there's no excuse. Oh, he's from Japan.
I'm trying to defend this. It doesn't matter.
Nick,
what business is this?
I love you, bro, but you're on your own with this one.
Nick, what business is this? This is a wrestling corporation.
He wrestled last week.
Is he wrestling now?
But here's the thing, though. Anthony, you know what's fucking funny? Is that on the roster, him and Nakamura had the same amount of fucking matches on the main roster. If anything, Elias Sampson actually has more matches than that dumb motherfucker. Nakamura had, 2 matches in the last 4 months?
You're still trying to defend this motherfucker. You full of shit, Nick. I'm
not defending him. This was bad. This was bad. This was awful. But at least... he's not as bad as Nakamura, baby. I'm sorry. No, I have to say it.
No, at least he actually built up a fucking wrestler. He just fucking walks in the backstage.
He wrestles. You didn't watch the last week? Did you watch the last 2 weeks of Raw?
No.
He's wrestling, you motherfucker.
Now? So it might as well just be like fucking Shinsuke Nakamura?
That's my point.
Wait a minute. Just to play a little devil's advocate, I mean, we did get Nakamura's debut on Backlash 2 months after he debuted on SmackDown. Just saying.
I'm just saying Nakamura is fucking bad. But this is Raw, and Elias Sampson, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. You have a good voice. I love your guitar. Actually, no. I had to take that back because tonight, he's literally playing bad. Why is that a gimmick? That he misses notes?
Basically, the point of all this is that they could have put R-Truth and Goldust right here, but they decided to play this bullshit segment.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I can understand if he was interrupted. I can understand if he was like, I'm gonna fuck somebody up at the end of this show. Some shit. But nothing happened. It literally faded to Michael Cole like, well, that was pretty good. Like, you faggot! Like, God.
I was waiting for like The Rock to come out and take the guitar and be like, let me show you how it's done, motherfucker.
I'm loving it. This is my favorite segment of the whole fucking show.
I fucking hate what they do. This could have been the new Raven. This could have been the new fucking something. Badass Jeff Jarrett. Something cool.
No.
To get heat, they're making him play bad. Have you ever paid... I should just look up the tickets. Man, I would. Maybe when we're talking later, I'll show up the fucking page. But I was going to buy tickets because Raw's coming over here next month, right? And SmackDown. And I was like, I'm going to pull a Hovig because the experience, man. So I'm fucking about to buy him. It's $500 to be in just one of the first 10 rows, right? Imagine paying that money and your concert is this fucking motherfucker ruining the shit on purpose.
And it's probably even more because it's a pay-per-view. So 500 probably goes up to 600 or 700.
It's robbery. It's fucking robbery.
Hold on, I just thought about something. What if they're going to do something big with him at Great Balls of Fire? Because he is supposed to be like a singer or a rock star, and Great Balls of Fire is technically modeled after Jerry Lee Lewis.
True, but here's the you know what I'm fucking scared of? I'm scared of him coming up there and he's doing a honky tonk man fucking gimmick. He's like, you know how he's all dark right now and he's like, ooh, I'm serious. Great Balls of Fire is gonna be like, hey everybody, Great Balls of Fire, and he's gonna play the whole fucking thing, and it's gonna be terrible because we need comedy.
And you know the funny part is,
sports
if he actually
entertainment.
does it, and if he does that shit, you know we're gonna be like, God damn it, that shit was fun. And if he doesn't do it, where the fuck was that?
No,
we were
it's gonna
expecting some stupid shit like that, you know.
No,
So-
this is why I don't fall into that whole, I was sports entertained. This is not entertaining. Wrestle. It's wrestling. Extreme Rules. What was extreme about this? Other than you're extremely fucking boring. There's nothing extreme about a man playing a guitar that's acoustic. Maybe if he did, like, I don't know, an amp or something, like, dun 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 dun. At least I was like, okay, no, at least it was extreme. At least I kind of get it. It wasn't even that. Oh,
Hardwired to
there's
self-destruct.
even more. This fucking match, Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardys. The Hardys are bad. They're fucking bad. I'm sorry. Can we please admit to it now?
Nick, can I have this? Please let me
Please.
have this.
Go ahead.
Because, dude, talk about insulting our intelligence. I'm probably going to be saying this all night. What the fuck was up with the Hardy Boys tonight? What the fuck was up with them? They had plenty of chances to go out the fucking door.
Yeah.
All they had to do was go out the fucking door. But what did they do? Oh, no, we got to climb the cage. We're the Hardy Boys, right? We're the Hardy Boys. Oh, man, yeah, we got to add the emotion to this. Cesaro, Sheamus, we can't stop them, obviously. No, all Matt Hardy had to do was make it out the fucking door. Why did he try to climb the cage?
And the
Like,
dude,
what? Why did they try to add emotion that didn't need to be there? They could have won the match. This is what I'm talking about. That's insulting, bro. That is not good storytelling at all.
Insulting, bro.
Yeah, that's insulting, bro.
Page to try to add no fucking emotion to it. Sheamus and Cesaro did not need to win tonight. Like, they won the titles, good for them. But the way it was done was so insulting to my intelligence. And the thing is, I was loving this match so much, but I can't even ignore the fact of what the Hardy Boys did to even lose this match tonight. It was bullshit.
Dude, he
Like,
knocked out
no.
both of them with the fucking side effect. That's the thing. People like what he's okay. Finishers. Matt Hardy did a finisher. One of the best finishers actually in tag team wrestling. I actually like Matt Hardy's finisher big time. Side effect is badass. Knocks out both guys. Literally crawls away, even though just before that he was walking just fine, but he crawls away, gets to the fucking cage, and then literally he's right next to the fucking door. It's literally just like the next turnbuckle, right? Fucking walks up or climbs up the steel cage slowly when all he had to do is take a few steps and would have won. And the announcers, God bless the announcers, man. Seriously, we don't thank them enough. Corey Graves, and okay, not Booker T, man. Someone shoot that motherfucker. I will talk about that in a minute. I fucking hate Booker T.
Oh, you gonna shoot my ass.
God, dude. Shucky ducky okay. Oh, shut your fucking mouth. Anyways, but here's another thing, though. Michael Cole and Corey Graves are like, oh, what's going to happen? Oh, no. Holy shit. What are you saying for? Like, he's climbing the fucking cage. Never seen a man climb a cage before you're in fucking wrestling.
Like I said, the communication was off, too, because it was one point where they just completely just stopped a move. Because it's that move where somebody always, like, hops on, where's that? Like, Matt Hardy always hops off of Jeff Hardy's, like, back and does, like, that drop kick onto, like,
motion.
Poetry in motion. It was a point where Jeff Hardy was setting up for it, like he was tired and they was gonna do it, but Jeff Hardy was just like, no. Like, Like, you didn't really just go, no. Like he just dropped, and Matt Hardy was just like, what the fuck? Like I was setting up for the move. Like, he was just like, what just happened?
It's like,
so it was.
Oh, it was almost like Jeff Hardy was even. Oh shit! Oh man, wait, you better go to that door, man. You better get out of here. No, and in the chat, I'm gonna show this really quick because the chat's talking and everything, and they're saying like, "Hey, it was a good match too." Like Sky was talking about that whiskey, by the way, and they're saying like, "Yeah, that's why cage matches don't work," and that's the problem too. Like if they take the door away, that would be good. But the thing is, at least like they deal with it. Like when I remember matches. Me and Ganja actually always talk about it, which is funny because he was trying to call us right now. Fuck it, Ganja, you ruined the goddamn shit. But but Ganja always talks about the Rock versus Triple H steel cage match. That was one of his favorite matches, and the reason why, because they had the same issue that this match had. The difference is they make it work. Triple H will take a bump, hard enough to make it look like he can't get to the fucking door. There's a reason for them to climb the cage. Maybe Chyna's outside. She's shutting the door. The thing is, when Matt was going for the door, you should have had Cesaro leave and then him like guard the door and it's like, okay, now we have to climb it because Cesaro's making sure that we can't fucking leave. Like something. He's a bad guy. Why? Like it just.
And they had cool spots because, like, when Sheamus had did the whole bro kick on the cage door and knocked Jeff Hardy, I was just like, that looked cool. But logic-wise, it didn't make much sense. So it was just. But go ahead, Trey.
And when is it a rule that when you climb back into the fucking cage, you're automatically back in the match?
Okay, I thought that was just me. I was just like, wait, what?
Been a rule. That has never been a rule. All my years of watching WWE. That has never been a rule. All of a sudden, oh man, Jeff Hardy's back in the match all of a sudden because he was the whisper of the win off the steel cage. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They pulled out all the stops to give Sheamus and Cesaro that title. Like, no, none of that makes sense. Like, they insulted my intelligence as a WWE fan tonight. I just cannot believe the asinine bullshit I saw in this cage match.
Yeah, Hovig. I mean, you like the Hardys, man, or at least someone. I don't even know anymore about anyone's taste. But, like, how was this match to you, dude? Did you notice things that we're talking about?
Yeah, but then again, that's every fucking cage match. That's not just this one. That's every fucking cage match, which is why I was actually really fucking surprised, and I was also happy that they got rid of the whole submission and pinfall fucking stipulation. Like,
Oh, thank you so much for bringing that up.
Yeah, I was so happy.
No,
I was so happy that they got rid of that for tonight.
Now, see, I was happy about that if it was a singles match, but here's the thing, though. You got 4 guys in a ring. Doesn't make sense for any of them to leave, right? Because it's so, like, there's not enough room. Why the fuck would you take out your out, right? Like, your ability to make sense of the match and say, you know what, this match makes too much sense. That would be too easy. Let's make sure to take out the pinfall thing, which, by the way, every steel cage, even in the video games. I'm sorry to talk about video games, but even the games, you get to pin in the fucking ring. Like... You
also got to think of it. Does it make sense though? Because how would you do it? Would you do it elimination, or would you do it like one pinfall and everything is done? Like,
Well, apparently you could, but then again, it's like they broke their own rules by having the motherfucker jump right back in tonight. Anyways, like if you're already gonna do it, let's. The
thing is, if you think about it this way, I mean, he re-entered the ring, and obviously it's going to be part of the match. I mean, he was still out. But then, I guess if he takes his own volition and goes back into the fucking ring, I mean, that's practically re-entering. I mean, I mean, there's really nothing you could do about that. I mean, it's still a fucking cage match. You know what I'm saying?
If that was the case, like, they could have still had that finish if him not leaving the match. Then if that was the case, then why did you have Jeff Hardy leave the match, period? Actually, just keep them both in the ring, fight it out, and actually you could still have that finish. And it wouldn't have been, like, disoriented. Like, it would, like, what the fuck? Like, because we've never seen that before. It was just, like, especially with the Hardy Boys being in cage matches before. Just, like, we've never seen that shit before. So you're literally trying to, like, insult our intelligence by doing that shit like that.
Yeah,
so,
the way I'm looking at it is that they needed a way for Jeff to do a fucking spot off the cage, and at that point he was already out of the cage. So he's like, "Fuck it! If I'm gonna do a spot, there's only one way back into the cage."
Man, I'm glad you said that, because here's the thing. Like you said, this happens every single cage. Stuff like this happens every single cage match. But literally, unless this is just the Hardy Boys getting old, the way the story was told in the ring was bad. But this is how Jeff Hardy normally does his spots. He climbs up the cage, right? And he tries to make it seem like he's about to go down. Like, go down the cage and actually get the win. But then he doesn't. He stops. He stands there, looks at the crowd. Everybody's cheering, going, yeah, do it, do it, do it. And then he jumps off. He could have just done that instead of just leaving the cage.
No, and here's
but then you also
there's been better times where Jeff Hardy has done the whisper in the wind. The bullshit he did tonight.
Another thing I'm thinking is that did he get out of did he actually land on the floor like on accident? Like, was he actually supposed to get back into the cage? Like when it was like Cesaro or whoever it was that was grabbing him? Like, because at the same time, I'm sitting there thinking about it, like that just looked kind of wrong. Like it could have been a fucking like a blunder at that point. Then he was probably like, "Fuck, I got to get back into this shit somehow."
Well, one thing I bring up too. I mean, you make a good point there. But here's the thing. I just want to get on because we don't want to be on it too long. But like, here's another thing, Hovig, and I know people are in the chat are saying this, and so are you, and I think Trey said something to this effect. But cage matches and Jeff Hardy matches. Trey said, like, no, that's just what Jeff Hardy does. He has to have his moment where he does the fucking flips in the air and the same shit we've been seeing since, fucking 2000. And then you, Hovig, saying, like, well, that's all cage matches, like, that's just the way it is. That's not an excuse for me. If that's all cage matches, and you're right, you're absolutely right, Hovig. But that's a bad thing. All cage matches fucking suck. There was a time where cage matches were cool. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, Stone Cold versus fucking Rikishi at some point, and versus The Rock, and Triple H matches, etc. These all, dude, even back in 2009, the Legacy were in matches against people in steel cages. Even the Hell in a Cell, where it even like leave the cell, is basically a steel cage match there. You can do it. But like this fucking shit that they've been doing on these shows are so bad, and especially with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy doing, like, everything has to be because, we had to lead into me doing my flips. Like, I had to do my flips somewhere. Psychology-wise, there needs to be a reason why you do the flips. This is why indies are not making it. These are why indie shows or whatever are fucking having those goddamn, we call that, bingo halls and shit. They can't sell at arenas because no one's going to watch guys just flip around like fucking circus monkeys. Like, it's not, it's not circus, it's wrestling. You got to tell a story.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the...
That almost reminds me of the whole Randy Orton thing.
No, and actually, thank you so much. I was about to bring that up because Randy Orton, he went on Twitter and started fighting with a bunch of indie dudes, telling them, like, every single fucking indie match, flip, headlock, clothesline, flip,
dive,
headlock, dive, dive through the ropes. And have I not been
so
yelling about this every single show? I've been getting mad. Like, I'm sick of that Daniel Bryan dive through the ropes. Why does every dude have to do that? And it's like Randy Orton said everything I've been wanting to say. He was like, yeah, dude, it's every fucking match. You guys do the same thing. It's bullshit. And this is the same thing. The Hardy Boys are really old, have a lot of experience, and they're doing shit just like the fucking young 21-year-olds do in their backyards. The fucking, like, dude, it's over.
Well,
like,
to be fair, they kind of did invent the style, but that doesn't mean that they should keep doing it.
Yeah, because it's for one, it's dangerous, and two, like, I mean, do I give a fuck who won? No, because it was so obvious that Hardy Boys are like, yeah, let's make sure that these guys look good. Even if we have to hurt ourselves. Fucking stupid. So
I was actually surprised that they had won, but I was just like, how they did it was just like, okay.
No, because it was unpredictable. We were talking about this, how it was a pretty unpredictable match. I mean, I was wrong. I said the Hardys were gonna win. Whatever.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought the Hardys was gonna win.
But as you watched, like 2 minutes of this match, it was so apparent right away. Oh yeah, Cesaro and Sheamus are gonna win. It's like they literally like gave us the script. It was so fucking fake. Just like, this is why people that don't like wrestling make fun of us. Like, you fucking idiots watch this shit. It's fake. It's like, you know what, dude? Fuck yeah, you're right. It's fucking fake. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Be the Booker wise, I got 2 things to bring up on here. Now, we'll talk about the 5-way match because it was the only good thing of the fucking show, and then that ended up bad, so we'll bring it up in a bit. But, Trey, you were mad as fuck about Miz and Dean Ambrose, and I'm kind of curious as to why.
Another point of insulting our intelligence.
Yeah.
that fucking ending, man. That fucking ending was so fucking stupid. I was not sports entertained, as I always joke about in the show.
Because I actually didn't get to see it. I don't even know who won.
No, was that ref? That ref was heel.
Wait,
that
what
ref
happened?
was pulling some heel shit.
Yeah, like tell me what happened, actually, because I'm curious.
Oh, basically, The Miz pushed Dean Ambrose to the referee and everything, and the referee was about to disqualify Dean Ambrose. Which, by the way, if he got disqualified, Miz would still won the title. So Dean Ambrose spent almost 2 or 3 minutes trying to convince the ref, don't do it, da, 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 da. But then next thing, the Miz comes up behind him, does the skull crashing finale, and the referee still goes for the pin on him. What the fuck? That shit is stupid. Stupid. The Miz is gonna win regardless.
Yeah, they literally built it up. The crowd was just like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Like, the crowd was loud. The ref was just slowly walking over to the ring, the bell, or the area, so you can actually just call the bell slowly. Just walking, which, by the way, the ref could have easily just said did this and could have easily ended the match, but they had to build it up where he had just literally holding his head like, no, fuck you, man. Fuck you, I'm going to disqualify you. Disqualify. Oh, shit, pinfall? I'm like,
oh, my God.
Dude,
the Miz paid him off, man.
Yeah, he paid him off. That was some Brad Maddox shit.
This is why I'm saying this paper need to be renamed the Stupid Rules or Idiot Rules, because there's so much stupid. So much.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing. Like, I didn't even see that, but like the match was so fucking boring starting off too. I was kind of like right away. I was like, okay, you know what? If it was Apollo Crews or a Titus O'Neil thing or some kind of weird thing, it's like at least there's like other storylines you could kind of like fall into. You know what I mean? Like even the fucking like Sasha Banks whole fucking thing with Alicia Fox.
Random. Why was Sasha Banks teamed up with what's the name again?
Because
Like,
you gotta have black people together, man.
That was really weird. And then the whole dancing stuff at the end, I'm just like,
yeah, it wasn't even cool when Rikishi did it. Why are you doing this again? Literally like 17 years later. I don't get it. But the thing is, I mean, it would have been cool to have something like that though to start off. It's like, okay, here we go. My feet are wet.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Yeah, I mean, I don't care if the first one's bad. But this is the Intercontinental Championship, and honestly, the Miz, whoa, like, dude, okay, they are fucking him over now. Like, he's paying for the shit he said on SmackDown because to put him on Raw, especially with Maurice, and have him do so much dumb shit and everything just not mattering. They're just like, he pissed somebody off backstage, dude. There's no way Miz is going to come back from this. He was literally about to get to the main event point, and his position as main eventer on SmackDown has been replaced by Jinder Mahal. Like, wow, have the mighty have fucking fallen, dude.
The only good thing about it is like he has the Intercontinental Championship. And when he had it, it was really good, and he did a lot with it, more than Dean Ambrose did. So at least he has the title back. We'll see what he does with it, because how Michael Cole was building it up, it seemed like he was gonna go back to doing that whole gimmick that he was like the comeback towards back. So that's the only good thing that came from that. It's just literally like he has the title back, and maybe you could do something with it. But like you said, it's kind of like a double-edged sword because it's keeping him from going to the main event, which he rightfully belongs in, especially with John Cena gone. Him doing that American Grit shit, which was weird. I was just like, oh, okay, that's what he's doing now, I guess. But yeah, it really sucks for the Miz. Like the Miz is really getting like the shitty end of the stick. So
but here's the main thing, and finally, this is the only thing that's gonna keep me from giving this like a negative fucking 1 or whatever. But yo, main event was amazing.
It was good. It has some high and low points, but for the most part, it was okay.
Now,
Did not see that ending coming though.
Yeah, and
I didn't either.
You know, we'll start off with that actually, because I mean, okay, I'm just gonna. It's kind of boring talking about how good of a match is. I understand that as a podcast, people, it was a great fucking match. The end. Go watch the shit. It was amazing, and I feel like it was so good. All the writing staff of this fucking show got together and said, "Hey guys, let's make the best Fatal 5-Way match you could possibly fucking make." And because there were so many twists and turns in that match, and it was so unpredictable. Dude, you know what's funny? Me and Hovik said, like, okay, it could be so many people, but it's certainly not going to be Joe. It's for sure not going to be Joe. And it was fucking Joe.
By fucking God, it was fucking Joe.
Like, and then just like how he looked after he won the match, I don't know what it was, and tell me if I'm wrong, but that made him look really intimidating. Like this win makes Joe look like a fucking monster now.
No,
and I'm like, holy
somebody?
Shit. Uh-huh.
No, yeah, like to literally choke somebody to sleep in like that fucking like Cobra or whatever the fuck that. What's that move called?
Yeah, the Kimura. Is it Kimura?
Kamucha clutch or
something clutch.
Something.
Yeah, the guacamole. Like what the fuck?
The Kimura clutch.
I don't know what the fuck. But yeah. Basically, what they're doing, they're putting a bunch of letters after camel clutch. Like, okay, we can't give another motherfucker the camera clutch. The camera clutch. There we go. Yeah, camera.
Yeah, let's do it.
But no, man.
I thought it was Kahlua clutch because of the alcohol.
Stupid. No, and by the way, here's another thing too. They have a complaint, and I know I complain about this a lot. But man, like every single win in all history of like the next big thing type of win, like Stone Cold, The Rock, whatever. The person wins, and then some badass song plays, like "If You Smell" or "Dun Dun Dun Dun," something awesome. Samoa Joe wins.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
That
Nick.
fucking song. The match ends.
I like the song. I like it. I fucking love that.
It sounded like Kendrick Lamar came out and just had that tuba go like, like, good job. Like it's almost like a fucking like womp womp. He won.
Because, like, the thing, like, his theme song, like, it's way better than fucking Cesaro's. But,
why are you comparing him? He's better than Carmella, too, but still bad. He's a main eventer. He's not fucking...
But, like, I feel like it fits Samoa Joe because he's, like, a monster. It's, like, it reminds me of King Kong or Godzilla. And Joe has, like, that vibe to him where he's, like, literally a monster where he probably could go toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar, which is a beast in himself. So, it's just, like, I love that theme song because, like, it fits him. It just fits him to me personally.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Nick was like, womp, womp, he won.
Womp, womp, he won. Like, and then he's all like angry looking. It's like honestly, he just goes, "Plop, plop," and then he's like, "Why am I facing Brock Lesnar? God damn, I didn't want to win." Like, he just looks like, "Aw, poor Joe." But Trey, I want to ask you, man, what do you think of that 5-way main event, and what do you think about Joe winning?
My WWE Network stream fucked up, and I think it was the guys telling me not to even watch it anymore, so I didn't watch the rest of that shit. But Joe winning caught me off guard. I really thought they were giving it to Finn Balor, especially after that Paul Heyman promo for Monday, but maybe that was just their way of swerving us to make us think Finn Balor was going to win. Because I think if Finn Balor would have won, we would have been complaining about how predictable it was because of Raw Monday, because that's normally how we do things here. But yeah, good job for Samoa Joe.
Now, see, here's the thing. Now, I'm not saying it with a bunch of venom in my mouth right now. I'm just kind of like, yeah, Joe won. Like, you know, and it was unpredictable. But, I'm sorry, predictability or unpredictability isn't the fucking end-all be-all. Sometimes things just make sense. Like, I don't want Roman Reigns to do anything great, but anybody than Joe. Joe has been so fucking boring. His biggest feud was Sami Zayn. That's how interesting he is right now. And literally, you gave him that fucking thing. They couldn't give it to, like, Seth Rollins or Finn Balor or Roman Reigns. And I hate all three of them. But, like, somebody better than Joe, dude.
You know, at one point, I thought that Bray Wyatt was going to win because that motherfucker was acting like Shao Kahn tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like,
God, that would have been
Jesus
so
fucking
cool.
Christ. You know?
Yeah, and plus, it would be great to see Bray Wyatt win. And then guess what? Fucking storytelling, writing motherfucker. Braun Strowman comes back and Braun Strowman says, "Hey, I ain't your bitch no more, Bray Wyatt. I'm not part of the Wyatt family, and you're the champion. I'm gonna take your shit over. You're gonna be my bitch." Boom, SummerSlam, Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman, the best fucking written feud you could have had. Nah, Joe, just give it to Joe because hey, fat guys are in. Kevin Owens is fucking doing great right now. You know, I feel like I should go to fucking NXT.
Throw my way, shit.
Yeah,
the fat guys are in.
Dude, where's Rikishi? Have him come back and fucking main event WrestleMania, you know?
Well, from what I remember, he was doing shitty Adam Sandler movies.
Can I just repeat what he just said? Nick just said, why you give it to somebody else that I would probably complain if you gave it to them anyway? But yeah, give it to them.
No, I said I wouldn't complain. I'd be like, and if you were here on Monday, I even told Hovick, I was like, you know what, dude, at this point, I want Roman Reigns to win. And then have Brock Lesnar beat him.
No, I didn't want...
You know, the funny thing is... Oh, go ahead.
No, that's the thing. It's just like, don't we complain about Roman Reigns getting everything, and now we want him to have everything?
Not me.
They finally made it make sense. They finally made it where it's like, you know
doesn't.
Yeah, real quick, the funny thing is somebody on the ROS page said that, to be honest, they should just give the fucking win to Roman Reigns so they could get this Brock versus Reigns shit out of the way at SummerSlam, so that way we don't have to deal with it later.
No, and here's the biggest thing. Trey, I'm going to let you go next, but here's another thing, Anthony, that really pisses me off. As a writer, and as, like, you know, people going up the scale and the mountain of fucking wrestling and all that good stuff, Roman Reigns just be Undertaker, who is better than fucking everybody in that ring tonight.
Yeah, let's not...
Let's not... And the thing is, he be Undertaker, and yet he lost to Samoa Joe? Does Undertaker suck all of a sudden?
He didn't lose to Samoa Joe. Like, it's the numbers game. What about the numbers? You're forgetting the numbers. Like, basic math. It's 5 guys.
Okay, before that, one-on-one, Braun Strowman has been spanking that ass every fucking month.
Well, that's just WWE bad writing. Like, that much.
That's my point. Of course it's bad writing. That's why I'm bitching.
But still, Undertaker still couldn't take on 5 guys. Like, no matter who the fuck you are, you can't take on 5 guys. So
it's just they've been really trying to, like, and they're doing that thing where they do with The Rock back in the day or John Cena nowadays, where it's like, like, he's great, he's amazing, but he's also so vulnerable. Oh, he's just trying to go against those odds. Oh man,
and if we just lost?
Yeah, but here's the thing though, like with the numbers game, everyone being in a rivalry, whatever, he could have made it somehow fucking work. And like, I'm not saying like, damn it, I wish he would have won. Honestly, if it was up to me, I really want Bray Wyatt to win. That makes sense.
Personally, I did want Bray Wyatt to win too, just because I like Bray Wyatt. I'm biased on that. But
or at the very least, Seth Rollins. We never got a face Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. That's something fucking new. Holy shit!
This is true.
But like you said, new doesn't always make sense, right? Like you said, you just said that. You said
true, but this does make sense. Joe versus him, even though it's new, doesn't make sense because for one, they're both heel. They both work for Triple H, and plus Samoa Joe is fucking boring. He hasn't been doing
It makes sense in the sense that Samoa Joe probably could work best with Brock Lesnar, but them both not injuring each other because every time you toss Seth Rollins, he fucking injures somebody. Roman Reigns is stiff as shit. That match is going to be probably fucking boring. Bray Wyatt, that might be a good match, but then Bray Wyatt Wyatt that might just their styles might not just mesh well with Bray. Plus they're not probably ready to push Bray Wyatt, so that's probably why that didn't happen. Because they probably will still do the storyline with him and Braun Strowman. So it's like, what would you do that storyline when you put him in this other storyline? So he can do that. So like you said, the other ones probably just doesn't make sense.
And match quality wise, I'm just gonna tell you, Joe is damn near 400 pounds. Literally got tired working with Nakamura, who just sits there, the whole fucking thing. Jesus. And it's just like, yeah, I'm sorry, call me racist, but fucking, it's fucking ridiculous. But you know, he got tired wrestling him. Imagine him working with sweaty ass Brock Lesnar. They're gonna fucking slip and someone's gonna break their neck because all that sweat and all that fucking body weight is gonna happen.
Man, you know that match is gonna take less than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Real quick. What's the over and under of this shit actually becoming like a triple threat or a fatal 4-way? Great Balls of Fire.
I really hope so. But Trey, you know what? Go ahead and take it away because I'm getting mad. I'm gonna fucking spear him through some fucking barricades. Which, by the way, I'll complain about that next. But Trey, go ahead.
I feel like from what I've heard after this last conversation, nobody's gonna be satisfied with this. Us right here, regardless of who would have won, there's no satisfaction. I feel like regardless, whether Roman Reigns won, somebody here would have been complaining. Probably not you, Nick, but me, I would have complained about it because we already saw Roman versus Brock Lesnar. I don't want to see that shit again. Bray Wyatt, I just be like, okay, but is he actually gonna win this time? And then Samoa Joe, as you said, like he's been his biggest claim to fame since the main roster was being Triple H's agent and going against Sami Zayn. Finn Balor, like, I guess, but it's like, does he really deserve the title yet? Because he's been gone for a couple of months. He has to still build himself back up. I feel like regardless, like, there's no being happy here with all of us here. And even Ruthless brought up a good point with the whole Roman Reigns thing. I'm going to read what he said about when you said that the whole Undertaker thing. He said, man, fuck that. Using the Undertaker ring as a reason to keep him up is so damn stupid. He's glad Joe won. I don't want Finn fed the Brock. And I agree with that because I don't want Roman, like, I don't want it to be a thing over and over and over again. Like, hey, Roman beat Undertaker, so this shouldn't have happened, you know, over again. Like, I don't think that's a good excuse for anything for Roman Reigns. So I feel like regardless of this 5-way match, whoever would have won, one of us would have been unsatisfied for those reasons alone.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. At the same time, I'm just like, I was mad about the beginning too. Like, the only one that really made sense, and I think no one would have complained about, was Braun Strowman. That was the easiest decision to fucking make, and it had
I think, you know, if Braun Strowman wasn't injured, I don't think this match even would have happened.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it might have been a number one contenders match between Braun and Roman, but Braun would have automatically won that shit.
Yeah. And that's why it just frustrates me is like, this is just, once again, you know, people trying to have the great match or do something cool, and then they hurt themselves. Just write the shit. If you write a good story, no one can get hurt, and we can have some fucking actual episodic TV. This is why I like TV shows a little bit more than wrestling, because the shit's already filmed. I'm guaranteed at least an ending to this season. Braun Strowman, he was the best part about it, and then next week he's gone. I'm like, motherfucker! Like, it's just, who knows? Joe might not even be facing him at Great Balls of Fire, which, by the way, Hovig and I have been so excited. Like, I can't wait for those promos about Great Balls of Fire.
Bro, they've been starting all night. It's amazing.
No, here's the thing. I was excited to hear it because I was like, oh, it's going to be funny. I'm already sick of it. It took me 2 hours of, hey, Great Balls of Fire, Great Balls of Fire. And then that stupid fucking promo, like, Great Balls of Fire. I didn't think for sure they were going to, like, use that song. I was like, okay.
Oh, come on. Of course they were going to do it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's too silly to me. Like, imagine that. Like, oh, shit. The biggest match of the... What the fuck? God.
Yo.
Man,
I can't... Every time I hear that shit, it just makes me fucking laugh, man.
Oh, man. Kurt Angle's face when he said Great Balls
Bro.
on the
pre-show? He for real said Great Balls of Fire.
Oh.
What's even better was that motherfucker dropped the word wrestler. He's like, the superstars. I was like, dude, you're about to get fired.
Yeah. I hate wrestling. Like, I'm just going to say it. Like, I'm going to give my rating now. It's time for us to just kind of just do this. I was about to say, like, hey, 1 out of 5, but seriously, like, shit like that, dude, like, I'm serious, like, 0. Like, flat fucking 0, dude. I'm so fucking mad. I don't think I'm going to watch tomorrow night. So, just so you know. Like, I'm so fucking mad. Like, this is such a waste of my fucking time. Watching this shit since 4 o'clock my time in Arizona till 8. 4 hours. 4 fucking hours of wrestling. of just the same old shit that I swear to God I could have just thought about this in my fucking head and just made up that I watched it. Couldn't even show Goldust. I really can't go over that Goldust thing. They just had a fucking 30-minute thing. Like, oh, fucking bullshit. Anyways, what would you give it, Anthony?
0 out of 5. You next person. That's it.
Well, I remember that when you commented on my post, Nick, you said that you were hoping for a good show.
Yeah.
And did you ever read my comment back when I replied? I was like, my spidey senses are telling me that it's going to be a 2 out of 5 show.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's definitely a 2 out of 5 show. I mean, the main event was like a really great match, and I did kind of enjoy the steel cage match, and the cruiserweights weren't too bad whatsoever. But
Aries versus Neville and the whole thing.
Yeah, that was actually at one point I'm like, shit, who the fuck is going to win? You know what I'm saying? Fucking Alexa Bliss, she deserves so much better. That bullshit and the whole Sasha Banks bullshit, that was fucking retarded. The Intercontinental match it happened. But yeah, 2 out of 5.
And before Trade does that, one more thing to bring up. Because I really do feel like they do trade like writers. Because SmackDown, like I said, Anthony, the whole Usos thing, like, hey, they're there. Oh, no, they're not. Yeah, they're there. No, they're not. The whole thing. Eric and Alpha, they're there. No, they're not. But they did the same thing on Raw lately, and Nia Jax even made a tweet. I fucking love that girl. I want to just
the other day, right?
Yeah. And
with the fucking women's, the SmackDown women's division?
Yeah. She says, man, I wish I was on SmackDown because at least they will actually put girls on fucking TV instead of this horse shit. Like, I forgot, she didn't cuss.
No. She said, good on SmackDown for using their whole women's division. SmackDown women's division greater than Raw women's division.
Yeah, because and there's a follow-up tweet too, her talking about like, yeah, because I wasn't even on the show. Like, 2 girls. There's a roster of 6 girls, which is already low enough. They showed 2 girls in 3 hours, and then one of the girls was from fucking CWC. Where is this shit? 205 Live. It's like, you have your own show, sweetheart. Why aren't you on there? But yet Nia Jax though, who just whooped everybody's ass post WrestleMania, was
on the pre-show talking
fucking bullshit. God, it's Nia Jax, the next best thing to like Karma. But she's not even on the fucking show.
But Nick, she's not like most girls.
Oh, fuck you. Trey, take it away, sweetheart.
Okay, I'm going to start the 40-second timer on myself starting now. Of all the asinine bullshit I have seen the past couple of months, this has been the worst I've seen for WWE. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why? Anthony, I need to get like you, buddy. I really need to get like you. Fuck this pay-per-view. I have never been more insulted in my life. I'm tired of like risking and hoping. I get it. Every cage match has been that way. But no, the storytelling was so insulting to me. So insulting. I have never seen a bad cage match as bad as that. Fuck everything about this pay-per-view. This pay-per-view gets a 0 out of 5. This is worse than Roadblock. It's been 40 seconds.
God. Yeah, you're right. It has been worse than Roadblock. Roadblock at least had like some good names on this shit. I'm just, yeah, this was bad. This is extremely bad.
I might change my review if I watch the last match because, like I said, I took it as the gods telling me, Trey, just stop it. Just stop it. You know, but I'm gonna go back and watch the last match. But right now, I'm like Anthony right now. Fuck this. Fuck WWE. Mm-hmm. I say fuck WrestleMania at the end of every show. Because that WrestleMania was insulting to me. But fuck WWE, man. Fuck them.
Oh, man.
Vince McMahon literally says that the fans don't remember everything. He treats us like we're stupid. We're not stupid. We remember things. Nick, you say every fucking show. Storytelling. Like, it's simple, right? The writer's storytelling. We don't forget things. We bring up shit that happened years ago on this show. We're not stupid.
Man, I gotta tell you, the one thing I will say is at least this show got me to get old Trey back with him yelling. I fucking love it. You got love when Trey's back?
No. Trey, keep going.
No, we gotta go, man. I'm fucking tired.
Come on, break him.
I'm serious. I just, people. What is there anything on Thursday?
No, people, we got the I just see it, just like fuck. No. But people, we literally, seriously, we have the movie night starting next week. It's going to be after the midnight. Damn words. Midnight Chat Attack is going to be right after the Midnight Chat Attack. We're going to have the after hours, the MCA after hours, which we always do right after the Midnight Chat Attack, 7:30 CST. Right after that, we're going. I think the after hours viewing party this time around is going to be coming of age movies, stories, and stuff like that. So look close to that, guys. If you want to get in on that, stay close to the Double Toasted groups. If you're a Toasty, if you're a new cat and you're just tuning in to like the Midnight Chat Attack and you're wondering how we do it, our co-host Ganji normally posts the rabbit link on the comment section, so you guys can actually just click on it and join us for those movie nights and stuff like that. And like I said, if you're just joining us, we do wrestling shows and we do anime nights as well. But you just missed that when we did like summer animes and stuff like that. It was really fun.
It was fun, actually. Yeah, I had fun with that.
Yeah, exactly. It was really fun. But with that being said, it's time to get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's time to get the fuck out. And by the way, people, we will be back. Me and Hovig are doing the Raw show tomorrow. Me and you, just me and you, buddy. And I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna try to watch this show. I'll read the fucking. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like seriously about to like just not do the Ringside Hangout because I'm sick of the fucking wrestling shit. So.
You know me, I'll be watching.
Yeah. So hey, people, same shit time, same shit channel.
same shit WWE.
Oh,
now, at least we got the fucking Mae Young tournament to look to. Hopefully that's good. So.
Oh, man. Hey,
God
may
damn
they be
it.
very young.
But do we really want more wrestling? Is the question.
Man, good wrestling.
Actually, people, watch TNA, but we're about to head on out. Anthony's only one thing left to say.
3, 2, 1.
Attack that motherfucking chat.
WWE. I'm not saying fuck WrestleMania. No, fuck WWE. Say it again. Yeah. Say it again, guys. 1, 2, 3. Fuck
WWE.
Attack WWE.
Put some fucking pants on.
Anthony, I can see your balls.
Yeah.
The great balls of fire.